Good evening. Welcome to another edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube. My name is Leon Jones. Tonight I was supposed to do a live stream. Had to do a little extra work on my job. Got home a little late. But I always give everybody the notification in my community tab. And tonight I'm going to do some pre-recorded content. Now, this is going to be a little funny because give you an overview of what's going on. On TikTok, there are a number of individuals out there doing this Paqui one chip challenge. Now, if you are not familiar with this Paqui chip, the chip comes in looks like a casket. Now, the chip has been out since right around 2017. I just got wind of it this year, and the chip is extremely hot. Now, I will caution anybody not to participate in any of these challenges if you know it's good for you, because you have a number of individuals that will utilize this chip to play or prank somebody. Now, where can you buy the chip? You can order it online. It ranges from $16 to $24. You can get it on Amazon. I actually found the chip at a Marathon gas station in Frankfort, Indiana, where I was working. And they have other bags of chips. Now, what I'm going to title this video before I go in is, don't try this at home. And I want to caution you too. If you're going to eat something extremely hot, water, soda, all those liquids will not help you. You can utilize dairy products like yogurt and milk. But as hot as those chips are, that might not help you. And I guarantee you, and I know I've eaten hot stuff, and I found myself sitting in the toilet, and I had what we call a rocket ass. Flames shooting right out of me like a rocket ship after I've eaten hot stuff. Now, do I like hot stuff? Not extremely hot, because it can burn your lips. And if you have a cut and you're eating hot food, you're going to feel it in that cut. Now, one thing about hot stuff, it can clean you out. However, if it's too hot, it can damage you as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to present a video. In the video, I'm just going to say fair use right now. It's going to show you some people who are going to try the chip. Now, the funny thing I have seen in these videos, you have a number of brothers who are trying this chip challenge. Now, the sisters aren't, but the brothers are. A number of them are in the hood. They're getting paid between $50 and $200 to do this challenge. Now, I would not participate in any challenges, not with hot stuff like this. Again, this chip comes in a box. It looks like a casket. And it's only one chip. Now, some people might say, well, that's one chip. It's not going to be anything. It tastes like a Dorito. It tastes like a Tostito. Yes, it probably does. Now, there have been some people I've seen who have actually gotten through the chip challenge. However, there are a number of individuals who look like they were going to keel over. And in this video, not going to do too much talking. I'll let you see the video, and then I'm going to basically utilize my commentary. Again, I'm just going to say fair use, fair use. Let's go.
So, your suggestion Wait.
If you bury these in soil, they will biodegrade.
Here you can see Blueview shoes.
I'm talking about road, Bob?
No, you can't never be ready. You just always gotta be ready.
After 6 months, you can't even recognize these things anymore.
So, your suggestion on this chip
That is the shoe that was in
right here
6 months, and so what you can see is the
is what?
process is the same.
To not eat it. Y'all stupid.
After almost 12 years of working on this material, Mayfield was
I feel it,
finally
though.
able to come up with material.
London?
You feel you should.
Now, what he has, that's what the chip looks like. This looks like the casket. The sister's suggesting him not eat it, but you know what the brother's going to do. He's going to play hero and probably get 0. Let's continue.
I feel like you're gonna be sick.
You gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
No, you gonna have to go to the hospital.
Ah, no, my stomach is hurting already.
Then don't eat it.
Your stomach really gonna be hurting. Don't call me telling me your stomach hurts.
You gonna poop somewhere.
So y'all ain't got no love for me.
I'm just saying the truth.
Is somebody paying you for doing this, or what's the purpose?
What you mean? They might mess with it. I'm doing this for them.
Who is
Why?
I'm who watching.
Why?
Say, matter of fact, say hey. I ain't gonna cap. The closer I get, the fuck, what are you doing? Turn your blinker on. The closer I get to eating this chip, the more scared I get. And I feel like it's because of y'all reactions. Everybody be tweaking, ODing, calling 911, calling the hospital, everything.
Right now, he's on his way to buy the chip. Now, again, I don't suggest you all to try it at home. You know, I was tempted to try it, and I said, no, I don't want to try it. I had a bag of chips last week, and they were pretty hot, but I ate that whole bag of hot chips. And the Paqui chip, they put a lot of hot pepper on that chip. And they warn you on the back of the chip how extremely hot it is. But again, you got this brother. He's not thinking. He says he's getting scared. Well, I guarantee he's going to try this chip. And we're going to find out where he ends up. Let's continue.
Dang. I feel like if I get a little bottle of water, a little Wawa, probably some milk, probably a little bit of ice cream, I should be cool. Cause I be tripping over hot shit. Like, I be sweating on everything. But ain't no hoe in my blood, ain't no hoe in my blood. So we wait, and we see. I'm scared, man, I'm scared.
I don't walk around tough for they the bitches know on me. I walk in, she the first one on my tip just like a T. Give me 5 minutes with her, I'ma fuck this JB. Yeah, I'ma fuck this JB. See, my daddy was a king and my uncle lost his. Damn, y'all see that?
Yo.
Look at that nigga. He big as hell.
Damn, zoom in, don't move closer. See the camera, yeah, right? Damn.
See the size of that spider? Wow.
Nigga fat as fuck.
Oh! Ah! This nigga played too much. No.
Wait.
So,
Okay.
we back from the last clip, man. As y'all can see, we got them up one.
There it is. This is what it looks like. The casket. They're about to try the 1-chip challenge. And again, don't try this at home if you don't like hot stuff. Let's continue.
Chip challenge 2022. Turns your tongue blue. You already know what it do. 4 p.m. Society. Let's take a close little look.
2 seconds, y'all.
Let's take a close look. Focus. Focus.
Nigga.
Focus.
Hey.
This is the warning label on the back of that casket. Read before you take it in.
Dog.
Read that. Take the time out your day to read that it says warning.
Nigga.
It says warning.
Don't eat that shit. If you got heart problems, pregnant, all type of shit.
At this point, I could die. I'm gonna let y'all know a little secret. When I was about 6 seconds old, as soon as I came out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bang. cut right here, they put surgery in my heart. They told me not to eat hot shit.
Early nigga.
What up, though, y'all? What up, though, y'all? It's your boy 10 in this bitch. You already know what's going on. We got the motherfucking man of the hour right there. You see what he getting into. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got my young nigga Bob. Y'all don't even know about Bob yet. Bob, that he a funny nigga, yo. And then we got... You already know. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. You told me this, I told you this too. Remember, don't be no hoe niggas. If y'all see anybody, you see what I'm doing? You see you wasn't gonna say nothing. Look here. Not here.
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 Make sure I tell niggas that, man.
Remember that shit. You gotta look here. See, I was doing it myself. You see I'm doing it now? No, it's here.
Yeah, my turkey is close. My heart beating fast.
Nerves.
Oh man, it's over for this nigga.
Oh god.
Y'all ain't making it no better. Is what
I'm
saying.
sorry, bro.
It come in a package?
You thought it was just gonna be a chip?
Nah, nigga.
You guys should say tongue takeover. Shock the senses. Surge of tears.
Pull it out. Oh god. Shit. Damn. That bitch. What is this big? Damn.
Come with a menu.
Come with a fucking manual.
That is a big old chip, bro.
Damn. Shit. Oh no.
Hey, this on the wall.
Okay.
So these the
That's if
steps
you
you gonna
saw
go through? Oh shit.
They're about to get themselves in some trouble. They just open it up. You see what the chip looks like. It comes in a package. Just one chip. He's going to need some milk. That blunt's not going to help him. But fair use. Let's continue.
What that say? Damn. Let's focus, bitch. Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. You gonna have a voltage overload. Oh, shit.
It stank. It smell like dog food.
Ugh.
That bitch black.
That bitch black as fuck.
I thought it was gonna be blue.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, that bitch low-key green.
So I got
Ugh.
to pop it.
Hey, you might as well. Get some right shit going. He off that motherfucking noodle coming soon.
I didn't mean to do that.
Pull up.
I didn't mean to do that.
You tripping?
I
You
mean,
supposed to just eat it.
Man.
I didn't mean.
You tripping?
He's already making a mistake. He hasn't even eaten a chip yet, and he's drinking water. You don't drink water with anything hot. It's not going to work. So he's already at dead end. Now, let's see if he makes it through this chip challenge. Don't try this at home, folks.
He's stupid. Not gonna start before it even
It's
starts.
over. Yes, just go.
I guess.
Yep. Get it in there. Tastes just like a Dorito.
Boy. Alright, you might as well swallow the rest.
Go ahead, Nick.
That nigga's. It's over. Oh, this nigga mouth blue as hell now. You shouldn't even did it, dog.
That nigga tweaking.
Just say cheese for me one good
One
time,
time.
my mouth.
Hey.
You see, he already panicked. He put the chip in his mouth. Now he's drinking water. That's not going to put that fire out. He thought he could handle it. Let's continue. This is funny.
You good, nigga. You want to get some milk, bro.
Hey. Yeah, get that off.
You need the fan. Bro, this nigga straight turning red as hell. Somebody might need to grab the fan.
You can't breathe.
He can't, bro. This nigga got ice cream. Got some ice cream, bro.
He crying, bro.
Oh, shit, Shuddy. I told you, bro.
Move.
He's trying to put the fire on. He's eating Briar's ice cream straight out the box.
Yeah, there you go.
He gonna help. It is?
Oh yeah, he finna hurl all type of shit.
This shit done. Oh, this retarded.
You better.
What are you?
Shit, something, nigga.
Let's turn that sink on.
Get cold. Is this going my way?
I don't fucking know.
That's hot.
Nigga, oh yeah.
He going through it, bro.
Chocolate up, bro.
Calm it down, it seems like.
Oh, he got him. Got him. That nigga dirty.
Shit to play with.
That nigga dirty.
That shit blue as hell, too, dog. What?
He done set out all type of shit.
Is this what you like to do, my nigga?
I do it slow.
Jada, what you got to say about this?
I do it slow.
Oh, God. Nah, let's wait till tomorrow.
That chip got this brother heaving. Heaving blue. He thought he could handle it. Look at him, bent over. Fair use. Let's continue.
Oh, you gotta work. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, you finna shit this. Scale of 1 to 10, what you at like?
For real, cut that shit.
That nigga's in a full sweat.
God damn, zoom in a little bit, bro.
Shit, nigga, what you do? Yeah, that's a full. That's
Damn, you look at the toilet.
He's about to become a stripper after eating that chip. He took his hoodie off. He's about to come out of his clothes. He already blew chunks. He really blew chunks in the toilet. You can all see that. But this is what happens when you play with fire. You're never too big to get burned. Fair use. Let's continue.
Oh yeah.
It's the after effect kicking in, I think, bro, G.
Yeah, that's that dead body
I'm
action.
glad I didn't do this, because my stomach is messed up.
saying, I did this shit. He's off my mouth.
You want that ice cream now? I ain't gonna lie, it'll probably help.
Yeah.
It'll probably help. Grab that ice cream, Bob. Grab it. Go ahead, grab that cream. Talk to us. What can you say?
Stomach. It hurts so bad. I can't feel my mouth. I can't swallow.
Damn. Oh yeah, he fucked. How bad is it? Scale of 1 to 10.
Ice cream.
Go ahead, pass it.
Fuck is the spoon, bro? Oh, it's in there.
A little too hot to trot right now. Fair use.
He ain't called Peaches though. He a hug gangster. Oh yeah, you good now.
Why he's red,
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You is.
It's coming out.
Throwing up ice cream and fucking chips.
It's coming out.
Damn, that fat ass chip go crazy.
So now anything else should just be normal.
Yeah. You should feel like hot chip at this
2020 with a
point.
bang, huh?
Started off right. Shit.
Oh, for sure.
Ending off right.
I ain't-
Shit. I say fuck that.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna have to sub up, like up, all type of shit.
Man, what?
Niggas killed himself in here.
That boy face red as hell. He OD'ing. Damn, that nigga OD'ing like that. ever watch the movies, bro, they be at the tub just like that.
And you know what the worst thing is? His friends are sitting on it cracking on him. And they were smart enough not to try this at home. Again, just because you think you can do something, it doesn't mean you'll actually do it. I mean, look at his brother. He was up. He felt like Rocky. Now he's looks like that chip did a Mike Tyson on him. Landed him on a bathroom floor, and he's eating Breyers ice cream after he blew chunks in the bathroom. When you hurl over the toilet, you're done. Don't try this at home. Let's continue.
They busting the door. Oh, that nigga just laid there.
We about 15 minutes into the aftermath, and
first,
he's still in that bitch hurling all type of shit. Niggas fucked up. He talking about he was faking. Niggas be capping for the gram.
My body breaking. Like I'm fucking high as hell.
Like that one day your leg was shaking and
This dude, he laid down. He laid down on the floor. Tore up from the floor up.
Nah, it's the whole body.
Oh
You could be turning into Flash because when he
God,
yeah,
nigga,
when like his powers act up, that nigga.
you an X-Man now? He finna get to move and shit without touching it.
Your head throbbing.
You don't need no more. You want one more hit, bro?
Oh man,
You want one more hit? Man, that nigga really need to go
I
to
think
the
I seen a
hospital.
little piece of the chip downstairs. You want to finish it?
You finish it, pussy.
I'm pretty sure one little piece wouldn't be bad.
No, man, you put it on his tongue and stuff.
Man, my shit fucked up. This shit ain't good. My shit tight. All types of shit. I can show y'all niggas like the video. Subscribe if you know. Leave a comment, man.
we out of here, man. Y'all better fucking like up, sub up, all type of shit. We'll see what that shit do to you. Try at your own risk. We out this bitch.
Mario Kart, stay your whip with this banana. I just give a bitch this dick.
Again, when I say don't try that at home, really don't try that at home. There are a lot of TikTok videos that have previewed this chip challenge. Now, of course, was I tempted to try it? You bet. But I also know the ramifications. I read the back of the label. I mean, it said high voltage on there. If you also have heart problems, and this goes for any hot stuff. Now, why did I bring this video out? I brought this video out because there are a lot of people out there who really do dumb stuff. I mean, have I done dumb stuff? Yes. Even buffalo wings. You can go into B-Dubs or any buffalo wing store, and I remember this did happen to me back in, I want to say right around 2005. I went and ordered some wings. I said, let me handle some of these wings. And this was in Reading, Pennsylvania. Sat down there. I said, man, who made the sauce? With a general manager, he made the sauce. So I'm sitting there eating, and I got 6 wings. I said, I could probably eat 10 of these. He said, yeah. Okay, I downed 2 of them. And let me tell you something. The whole Reading Fire Department had to come put that fire out. Because I thought I was going to 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1 be at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. I thought I was going to be the next Challenger Jones. That chicken was some of the hottest chicken that I ever had. Now, again, if you like hot stuff, fine. Now, I did take some of the chips that I bought to some of the Mexican brothers that I work with on my job. And 2 of them said, oh, this isn't that hot. I'm like, not that hot. I mean, they had 1. Now, again, these are the Paqui in the bag. It goes from not hot to extremely hot. Now, what makes a chip like that hot? Well, it's the pepper. That's right. Again, just bear with me. What makes the Paqui chip so hot? Well, I'm going to share my screen with you again, and I'm going to show you why this chip is hot. Again, try to help you brothers out and your sisters out. Don't try this at home, because a lot of us seem to want to get ourselves in this trouble. Now, is this one chip dangerous? Well, matter of fact, this is the warning sign on the back of the casket. I call it a casket. It says, do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Keep out of the reach of children after touching the chip. Wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance if you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. Now, I read that because this one chip can lead to something very, very serious. Now, the gentleman in that video claimed that he had heart problems, but he ate the chip anyway. He didn't care about the risk. Now, again, the bottom line of this chip is that the Paqui chip is nothing but a social media challenge. It involves the consumption of a spicy tortilla chip. Again, the chip contains capsaicin, a compound found naturally in chili peppers. Now, capsaicin consumption, basically, it causes mouth and throat pain, but can also result in, believe it or not, serious health problems, including heart attack and esophageal damage. Esophageal damage. Now, esophageal, we're talking about your stomach. So, again, so you all don't do anything really crazy. You have to ask yourself, what is the Paqui chip challenge? Again, I just told you it was a social media challenge that's sponsored by Paqui. Now, Paqui is basically a tortilla chip company, and it sells chips in small containers. Now, each containing just one spicy chip, and it has the label One Chip Challenge. So basically, the challenge again involves eating one spicy tortilla chip. Then what you do after that, you wait as long as possible before eating or drinking anything else. Now, of course, the Paqui or the Paqui website challenges people to wait as long as possible after chip consumption, characterizing those who can last a full hour without eating or drinking as invincible. Now, that chip, unless you have an iron mouth, just like alcohol, you have an iron stomach, an hour, you might as well get in that casket, because you're not going to last that long. Because people who eat or drink a minute after eating a chip are dismissed. Why? Because they're powerless. So again, if you're going to do this challenge and you love social media, well, you're encouraged to post your event on social media. Now, a lot of individuals are doing it. You go to TikTok, this is where you find all of that. Chip action. Now, again, how hot is the chip? Well, I'm just going to say this because everybody has different taste buds. So when it comes to anything spicy, it can vary amongst individuals. So the hot and spicy sensation basically that is felt in the mouth and throat after eating chili peppers is due to the presence of, I'm going to say, capsaicin The capsaicin content of foods is frequently addressed by using Scoville heat units. And that's a scale, a shoe scale. Again, bell peppers have 0 SHU, while capsaicin contains approximately 15 million SHU. And here's also what's in that chip. The Carolina Reaper pepper contains about 2.2 million SHU. SHU stands for Scoville heat units. And some scorpion peppers can contain more than 2 million SHU. Now, the high SHU measurements contain that both of these peppers are quite pungent. When something is pungent, it smells bad, like when you go to the bathroom and have a bowel movement. Bowel movement is very pungent. And also, these peppers can be irritating to taste. Now, what is capsaicin? Now, capsaicin is basically a natural occurring compound that is an active ingredient in chili peppers. Capsaicin may be used by pepper plants as a natural defense against predators and fungal species. You know what I think? If somebody is going to find some capsaicin, I bet you there's going to be some idiot out there who's going to put it in a blunt. I guarantee they're going to put it in a blunt and they're going to find their head blown off after that heat. Because again, this capsaicin is used in pepper plants as a natural defense against predators and fungal species. Now, of course, it is found in nature. Capsaicin can also be synthesized through a chemical reaction. It is available in powder, liquid, and spray formulations. Now, although capsaicin is colorless and odorless, capsaicin is colorless and odorless. You know what else can also be colorless? Yeah, some of that real hot sauce. I can't even remember that hot sauce that Mexicans, habanero sauce. In fact, there was an incident, and this is no lie. I was listening to the Tom Leykis show one time, where this woman tried to use the turkey baster to get herself pregnant. Well, what happened? A guy had laced the condom with habanero sauce. And when she shot that habanero sauce in her vagina, I tell you what, she had to go to the hospital. And this is what she got for trying to utilize the turkey baster method to get pregnant and got basted by the turkey baster. Now, again, when it comes to this capsaicin, it is highly pungent. This is why they say don't touch your eyes, don't touch your mouth, because it's irritating. And there have been some people who have eaten this chip. Now I'm talking about the health now. Don't eat this chip and touch your eyes, because if it gets in your eyes, it's going to burn like heck. Now, and don't eat other. And you know it's real. You got to be crazy to try something that hot. Now, what is capsaicin used for? Well, capsaicin is a component of some pepper spray and Bayer pepper spray devices, and it is described as being more irritating than mace. So if you spray some capsaicin in somebody's eyes, you could definitely blind them. It's a good weapon of defense if you get close, if somebody bothers you. Now, capsaicin is involved in pain perception in the human body, and as repeated applications of capsaicin to the skin, it can basically reduce the sensation of pain. So, topical capsaicin is sometimes also used as treatment for cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome, which is a disorder involving recurrent abdominal pain, nausea, and vomiting in individuals who use cannabis. Now, what's cannabis? Yeah, you know what it is. So, what peppers are in the one chip challenge? Well, the spicy peppers in the one chip challenge vary each year. In 2022, the chip contains Carolina Reaper and scorpion peppers. Now, in previous years, it's been the Sichuan pepper in addition to the Carolina Reaper pepper. So how long does the one chip challenge last? Because capsaicin is highly irritating. Most people will develop immediate irritation in the mouth and throat after consuming capsaicin containing products such as the chip included in the Paqui one chip challenge. Now, the irritating and painful signs and symptoms can last several hours, but can persist for days in some individuals. Again, that's why I always tell you, be careful when you buy the chip. Now, what do you eat after the one chip challenge? Well, because of the chemical composition, milk can be more effective than water. Again, you saw the brother, he started off with water. He went to the fountain. Water doesn't help. Milk is more effective than water because it's better for relieving mouth and throat irritation after consumption of capsaicin containing food. So here's what you do after you eat a capsaicin containing food. Be sure to wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water after touching the one chip challenge chip. As capsaicin, I call it capsaicin, but it's capsaicin, it can transfer from your hands to other parts of your body. You know, some guy's going to take his hands and touch his penis. I know he's going to do it. Guys are known to do some dumb stuff. Or he's going to touch his balls, and he'll know what happens too. He will want to get his balls cut, but there's going to be some guys that are going to do that. I know that. And you don't want to touch your face and your eyes because it's going to cause additional irritation. Now, if capsaicin gets in your eyes, immediately irrigate your eyes with room temperature water for 15 and 20 minutes. So 15 to 20 minutes, you need an eye wash bottle at room temperature. Don't make your water too hot or don't make it too cold. Room temperature. Now, is the one chip challenge safe? Well, people who eat capsaicin containing foods, including tortilla chips featured in the Paqui one chip challenge, often experience mouth irritation, pain, and burning, along with intestinal discomfort. So capsaicin consumption can also cause more serious health problems, including chest pain, heart palpitations, and even heart attacks. Now, it's funny. This video started off funny, but it goes right back into what I talk about when it comes to health. Again, the brother, he had heart problems. He still ate the chip. He could have killed over and died. He could have had a heart attack. Now, consumption of larger amounts of capsaicin can also cause repeated vomiting that can lead to life-threatening esophageal damage. Talking about intestinal or stomach damage. Now, you saw the brother over the toilet. He vomited. Again, if you participate in this challenge, don't be a hero. If you can't last a minute, you can't last a minute. The last thing you want to be is dumb. And because you have a lot of dumb people out there who are trying to impress their buddies, and some of them getting paid $50, $100, $500 to do this challenge. If you're not used to anything hot, don't try it. You see the other brothers, what they were doing, they were laughing because they weren't stupid enough to try it. Even though they didn't know about the health effects, at least they took time to read the label. He didn't. He wanted to be a hero and got 0. And people should always use caution when consuming foods or products that contain capsaicin. Now, what if it makes you sick? Well, if it makes you sick, you can get guidance from the poison control, and there's a 1-800 number, 1-800-222-1222, or you can go online. Remember, both options are confidential and are available 24 hours a day. Now, let's go up to prevention tips. Keep capsaicin containing products, including hot peppers and pepper spray, out of the reach of children and pets. And if you're going to participate in this social media challenge, use caution. Why should you use caution? Because it can be harmful or unexpected side effects can occur. And if you're not feeling right, you're feeling uncomfortable, seek medical care immediately. If you develop chest pain, difficulty breathing, severe headache, or any other unexpected symptoms after consuming capsaicin. Now, again, it's all fun and games, but after the brother really handled that chip, he was killed over. Wouldn't have been funny if he passed away, especially on camera. And what irritated me about the video is you see what black men do? They were laughing. They should have given him some type of aid. But see, they didn't care. They thought it was funny. Now, it was funny in the beginning, but when he started vomiting, when he was laid out like a carpet, that wasn't funny anymore. But also, the brother, he shouldn't have played hero. Now, I'm going to take you to some cases that really happened. So we've actually turned from funny back to my health and psychology now. In case one, a 15-year-old boy consumed the Carolina Reaper pepper as a dare. Again, a challenge. 2 days later, he developed a severe headache and high blood pressure during football practice. So what did he do? He took Tylenol and went to the emergency department. Now, when the headache persisted at the emergency department, he was initially diagnosed with a sinus infection and was discharged home on antibiotics. The headache persisted over the next few days and remained severe, so we went back to the emergency department where an MRI revealed an abnormal narrowing of the arteries in his brain. He was diagnosed with reversible cerebral vasoconstriction related to hot pepper ingestion after additional testing failed to find another cause for his condition. He made full recovery and was discharged from the hospital. Now, when your brain, he was talking about reversible cerebral vasoconstriction from hot pepper ingestion. And he's lucky he still lived. And see, this is what I try to tell people. You need to take what those directions say seriously. Yes, I wanted to try that chip, but I knew better not to. Because I know what could have happened to me. I mean, that chip is about 10 times hotter than Tabasco. It's about 5 times hotter than habanero sauce. But you know, people don't listen. They want to do what they want to do. And in the end, it just leads them down the wrong road. Now, the second case, a 25-year-old man developed severe chest pain in 5 days after a new weight loss program that involved daily consumption of oral cayenne pepper pills. Now, cayenne pepper is also hot too. I've actually put it on buffalo wings, and it can burn your lips as well. You don't want to use too much of these hot spices if you don't want them to affect your stomach. Now, what happened? He went to the emergency room where he was diagnosed with a heart attack, believed to be related to his repeated ingestion of capsaicin containing cayenne pepper. He was then admitted to the hospital and treated with blood thinners, aspirin, and pain medications. Now, fortunately, he was lucky. He made a complete recovery, and no chest pain. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to leave this link under my video because this is important. And I brought this to attention because people play practical jokes out here and they don't realize how you can harm somebody. And when you harm somebody, it could lead them to going to the hospital and even death. And during this challenge, you have a number of individuals who don't think. I mean, I've seen other challenges out there, like you have individuals eating hot dogs, wings. Now, it's okay if you do what you want to do and have fun, but you need to know the health ramifications from it. It's no laughing matter when you're lying up in a hospital. You're getting pumped with fluids. You have to take a lot of medication. Now, I will say this. A smart person, if they try this challenge and something happens, they'll learn from it. Because next time, they may not be so lucky. And when you deal with anything, because this could go back to drugs. You have people with substance abuse, alcohol abuse. But you're right there where this man was on the toilet, particularly alcohol abuse. See, what happened to this brother, he wasn't thinking. The other brothers were laughing at him. Now, I wanted to show you this video. Yes, you can get a good laugh at it. However, when I gave you the facts on what can happen after you actually take this chip, and you're going to know what hot stuff. So if you see some Paqui chips, you refer back to my video. You like this video. You share this video. This is important. Because one thing about American people that I always see, they love something trending. And if it's on social media, there are a lot of copycats out there, and no one is thinking. People think, well, I can do this for money. Well, that money isn't going to do you any good if you're lying out dead or if you're in a hospital. When you come out of the hospital, you're able to utilize it. However, when you go take the capsaicin contaminated products, some jalapeno peppers, it could be in jalapeno peppers or hot peppers, or it's in hot chili peppers. Hotter than mace. Can you believe that? Spray somebody in the eyes with that capsaicin, you're going to blind them. It's dangerous. So again, don't try this at home. And don't put it in other people's food. You know, there was an incident where, and I couldn't quite get it because I wanted to show you all, but I'm going to tell you, if you find it on TikTok, let me know about it. This daughter put the chip in her father's food. That's disrespectful. And to me, that's not funny. Sounds like she was trying to harm her dad. But again, nobody's going to care about that because they're going to say, oh, it was just a joke. You know what? It's a joke until somebody gets hurt. This is why I say there are times you need to take life seriously. I mean, this chip is Some people might be able to handle it, and there have been a couple of people who I saw handle it on some TikTok videos. Like there was an older guy from Louisiana. I mean, he handled it with care, and he had no teeth in his mouth, and he handled it. But it's funny, all the TikTok videos that I watched, you didn't see any women take any of these chips. Why? Because they're looking at the brothers like they're fools, because they don't respect brothers. Now, again, this is not talking about black women. However, they're looking at these brothers like they're fools. And again, you got to know what's good for you. Don't let anybody talk you into doing anything either. And I know young kids get tied into peer pressure. Start asking questions. Somebody tells you to do something against your will, or it's going to harm you health-wise, don't do it. But that one with the father and the daughter, the daughter put the hot chip in the father's food. That daughter's not even going to respect men. She did that to her father. What makes you think she won't do it to another man if they go out on a date, if he goes to the bathroom? We got problems out here. And trends like the one chip challenge, it's going to be a lot of people who are going to try this challenge because it's trending. They think it's cute. It might be fun living in the moment. But when I tell you that you can have heart attacks, it can hurt you in the stomach, intestines, take it seriously. Now, yes, are some spices good for you? Yes, but too much of anything is bad for you. I know, I've been there myself. When I had those toxic wings, I ate 2 of them. But let me tell you something. The wings that I had in Reading, Pennsylvania back in 2005, they weren't as hot as with this guy. Because see, I was smart enough to get a milk product, not water. See, he went to drinking water first. That didn't do anything. That's not going to clean it. You're just burying the pepper right in your mouth. Here's something that you all need to know. When you get buffalo wings, what do they serve with buffalo wings? They serve 2 types of dressing. It's usually ranch or blue cheese. Why? Because it's a dairy product. Dairy products are good with hot food. Well, what this guy should have done as well, if he was smart enough, if he didn't have any, say if he didn't have any milk around, might not taste good, get you a spoon of ranch dressing or blue cheese dressing. If you have, most of us have ranch dressing, put it in your mouth. That can relieve some of the pain. That's why, again, don't rub it in your eyes. I know I've seen some videos on TikTok where individuals had finished a chip and they were rubbing their eyes with it. Last thing you want to do. Now, like I said, I'm coming at it now from a health perspective. Because when you have to get poison control involved with the one chip challenge, and I'm always going to be afraid of this. If you have a number of individuals that are going to keel over this chip, guess what's going to happen? The government is going to get involved. And you know what happens when the government gets involved in anything? They get the power, and they're going to find a way to eliminate it. I mean, we already have enough free speech that's been taken away. But when we get carried away on the chip challenge, now, again, I'm not knocking what people do. Some people can handle it. If you can handle it, that's fine. But everybody has different tastes. So that means the heat of cayenne pepper or Reaper peppers or Carolina peppers, it's going to be different. It's just like beer. Okay, some people can drink more beer than others. Some people can drink more alcohol than others. We have to take our weight. You know, the more weight you have, the more alcohol you can take. I'm not saying that's good. It's bad either way. Well, when it comes to hot food, you have some people who can take it, some people who can't. Now, again, don't get around a bunch of people who are going to pressure you into doing something. Because in the end, those other people around you aren't going to care about you. Again, I showed you this. Yes, it was funny in the beginning, but then when I started to see the friends or supposed friends laughing at this guy, they didn't do anything to help him. What happens if they had to perform CPR? They would let this brother die. And see, when he went to the bathroom and started vomiting blue, because this chip does turn your tongue blue. Again, you have to go on TikTok or YouTube. And nobody's going to prove me wrong on this because I've seen it. This chip it's one chip. That's why you get one chip. I mean, I've seen some people try to eat two chips. They can't even get one down and they're eating two. Don't make a mockery of yourself. Now, again, we have too many people who are basically utilizing social media for dysfunction. See, I never heard of the chip challenge, and it's been out since 2017, I believe, or earlier. And I never even heard of Paqui chips until the 2022 chip challenge. You have to be careful out there with anything you do. Now, again, I had my experience with trying hot wings. I don't eat hot wings. I eat mild wings now. Yes, I eat mild wings because my stomach can only take so much. And sometimes mild, it can have a little heat to it. And don't call anybody a pussy because they can't eat hot food. Yeah, that's another thing that burns me up. Not everybody can take hot food. Some people are allergic to the spices. Some people can have allergic reactions. Not everybody likes hot food. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I like some hot food, but even when I make my buffalo wing sauce, I don't make it extremely hot because I don't want to taste the after effects of the cayenne pepper. When I make chili, I don't put jalapenos in it. Oh no. Some people do, and that's fine. I've seen people drink jalapeno pepper juice. I wouldn't go that far either. But again, everybody has different tastes. And just so you'll know it, I'm not criticizing the chip challenge because nobody's putting a gun to your head to tell you to participate. A number of individuals participate because they want to participate. They have a big muscular guy who participated, brought him down, a big muscular guy. And if you think I'm lying, check all these videos out. It's a 2022 Paqui chip challenge. Check it out for yourself. You don't have to believe me. Now, I'm going to leave the link to where I got my information about the Paqui chip in my comment section. Look at it for yourself. And then go in further depth and do more research. And if you really don't believe me, you try some of this hot food yourself. See if you like it. See what it does to you. I gave you 2 cases where somebody, the first case, 15-year-old boy, he had a headache for a few days. The 25-year-old had a heart attack. That should tell you something right there. That what they did wasn't right. So again, take my advice with that hot chip. Don't try it at home unless you can take the heat. Because if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. And that's my commentary for this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube. If you like what I just presented, please comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are looking for some educational content, you check out my second channel. I've done 4 videos on that channel already, brand new. They're up. You'll see what I do in the field as a construction inspector. Take a look at the QCIS channel, because on that channel, I give you a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Now, if you cannot find me on YouTube with the QCIS channel, the 401 Talk Zone radio show, you can check both of those channels out on Twitter. Now, for the QCIS channel, I do take it one step further since it's an educational channel. You can also find those videos, that channel. All of the videos are going to be on my LinkedIn page. And at the end of the day, I'm going to leave you with this. Be blessed for what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. Always know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. And for some people out there, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. If you don't like the shoe, change it. I'll be streaming next week at 7 o'clock. And when I don't stream, you just have to come over to my community section page, and I will give you a reason why I don't stream. And again, just a reminder, if you are asking for cash apps and you receive cash apps, make sure you reply to the cash app, because what's happening, times are tough. You want people to keep donating to you. Make sure you acknowledge the individuals who are giving you the cash app that you have received it. Leave a thumbs up or a heart, but make sure you let individuals know that you have received their cash apps, especially if you want to continue to get cash app donations for your channel. And once again, thank you for listening to this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. I want you all to have a wonderful and gracious evening. God bless you. I'm out.